Hey, Blackburn Social Club, God bless America. Talking boots. Today's another eBay purchase. You guys know I'm a fan of buying secondhand boots, especially when you can buy a premium boot and you can get it at a price point that's affordable or at least I'll say justifiable. When you get a premium boot, you're getting a lot of things. You're getting something that's built better, constructed better, usually made with better materials. It usually undergoes a more strict QA/QC process. The term premium should not be thrown around. That's an Easter egg for you. And I don't think it is thrown around with Viberg. I think that everything I have seen from Viberg seems to be more refined, more tightly put together. Just, they've got the extra touches that make you feel like you're holding a premium boot. And that is not lost on me with this pair of 2040 lasted in the natural wool or natural woolly CXL. Let me tell you about the 2040 last. First things first, I didn't think I wanted a 2040. First of all, it took me a minute to figure out what the difference between a 2040 and a 2030 was. And to be honest, I felt like this boot was familiar enough looking that it didn't merit purchasing and it didn't merit the cost. This is one of those things that'll go down as something you have to hold to appreciate. It's something you have to wear to appreciate, and it's something that in a little bit I'm going to compare it to something else, and maybe through that comparison you can appreciate what we're talking about here. Viberg's 2040, it's got that, not necessarily a sprung toe. It does have a little bit, you can see in it, but it's not overly pronounced. It does have a bump, but not overly pronounced. It's a stitch down boot. It has a good anatomical shape. You can see, in this case, this comes with the half sole, the half Dainite sole option, which I'm a big fan of how they pulled that off. I think that's really slick. But so yeah, it's got a bulbous toe, but not over the top. It's got that work boot vibe, but again, a little bit subdued. I just wasn't 100% sure that I'd like the 2040 last. It just felt familiar, and so I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm getting there. I'm building. So let me tell you a little bit about it. It is a premium offering from Viberg. They do talk about the heritage construction. It is inspired from that 1940's work boot. It, again, a wider forefront here, a narrower waist and a narrower heel. And I'll show you more when I compare it. Slightly elevated toe box, so this has got it's got a little bit more room in the volume of the toe box, but not obnoxiously so. Horween leather, and they call this the woolly, the natural woolly CXL. The natural part of it, or the natural woolly part of it, comes from two things. The natural part means that it retains more of its natural character. They didn't refine it too much, so not quite as much as I've seen on a kudu boot, but if you can see right there, you can really pick up some of the things that they left in it, and I'm okay with every bit of it. These don't appear to be wearing scuffs. They appear to be in the leather, and again, I'm okay with that. The woolly part of it, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm reading my notes just to be sure, it's infused with an unrefined lanolin, that is a byproduct of wool production, and they call it wool grease. So I'm assuming that's where the name woolly, or the natural woolly CXL comes from. It's again, they want this thing to patina and age well, and the use on this, I can't see a lot of wear on the heel. In fact, I can't see any wear really on it, except, so that's why I say, I mean, I'm attributing what I'm looking at in the leather to characteristics of the leather itself as opposed to wear and tear. You know, you start to, after you've held 40 odd of these boots, you start to see if their heel's been drug, or if they, you know, if they've worn through the threads. And again, I'm not seeing any of that on these boots, but I do see an attractive character and the lines in it where they left just enough of the natural patina that was already on the hide. I don't have to tell you guys that Viberg puts out a premium product, and when I say premium, I mean stitch count, I mean tightness, I mean you know, letting very few things slip through. This particular one looks like it's got the natural beeswax finish on the boot. Maybe it's just, you know, maybe it's marred up a little bit, or maybe it's just aging but not worn. So I'm guessing at the beeswax, but it's got that look to me. And you know, again, I'm going to try to catch some of that for you. The half sole, again, it's a good look for me. I really like that. I really like the way that looks, and there again, judging how little that's marked up, I just feel like it was not worn much. Let's talk about how it fits, and compare it with this other boot that I'm going to show you in a minute. I like it. They recommend sizing a full size down from Brannock, and so what I've got here is a 79 boot, and this one I just wanted a similar color. This is the 79 boot, Truman 79 in Natural Cypress. So let me show you. Viberg recommends a full size down from your Brannock. Now for me, that's a 10, my Brannock is 11.5. This is a 10.5 E. This is an 11.5, so this is true to size. So in theory, they should be the same boot. Now, I compared the two because they look very similar. They have the same rounded toe box. They have the same I'll say slightly elevated volume in the toe. They look the same. I mean, in this case, they're both plain toe, work boot inspired. Now, let me see if I can't show you why I like the fit of this better, the last of the 2040 better. Without going into a formal boot or the pronounced toe of the 310, if you want to stay in this family of boot, let me show you why I still like this better, and I've got to figure out which of these is apples to apples. So what I'm going to do is take this 79 boot, I'm going to turn it over and try to show you what I saw. If I put this boot heel to heel on the outside, and I make sure I line it up just so, this is what I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see it, but do you see where if I line up the outside of the boot, I mean they're spot on. The shape of the let me say the sweep of the last starts to show where the Viberg has a little bit more shape to it. But then on this inside, look at the volume that the 79 gives. Look how much wider that heel cup is. And look how much wider the waist is. You can really see it there. So the toe box is very similar in that it's wide and it's got plenty of room. But through that waist and that heel cup, there's the rest of the room that most folks aren't crazy about on the 79. Now, again, I like a 79 for a thick sock. I like the 79 I just like the 79 for its just general purpose function. But what I give Viberg credit for is just that refined fit, that refined production. The fact that they are so willing to give you a product that is, and I'm not going to say worth your money, because we all agree, I think we all agree, that it's an expensive boot and we would like to see the price come down. But in terms of materials, in terms of again, production, this is a used boot and I'm still seeing it well made. I mean, I like I said, every time I get a Viberg boot, I'm still impressed with what I'm seeing. And I can't say enough. This leather, it's still that, 5 to 5.5 ounce leather. It's still got that 2 to 2.2 millimeter thickness. I mean, this particular one is unlined, and it's just a good looking, good feeling boot. I'll try to work some footage of me wearing this throughout the video, but again, I'm just seeing such an attractive, such a good boot. Full disclosure, I bought them on eBay for just under, just under $500. So when a new boot like this is pushing $1,040, I believe, I think 50% off is, if not a little bit more, I think that's a steal. And I think when you get this kind of quality for that, I mean, I just can't say enough about being willing to take a chance on some of those used deals. Now, like I said, again, fitment, that's a 10.5, and it works perfect for me. I do like, and I don't know if it's, I put these on twice this morning, and again, just the ability to cinch that up. I mean, it kind of gives you that, it's just a good look. It's a good feel. I like in this case, I like the thin laces. It gives it that more, I mean, it really does. This is one of those boots that I genuinely felt like I was looking down at a service boot from that era. It's just got that look. Again, it's very happy with this pickup. Very happy with the purchase. You guys tell me what you think down in the comments. Does Natural Woolly CXL? I mean, I'm looking at it. The patina is, like I said, I'm just liking. I hope that shows up. Can you see some of those imperfections in the leather, which again, when people tell me that CXL is supposed to have imperfections, this is what I'm seeing and this is what I expect. I don't necessarily see faults or problems in the tanning process with this. There's another Easter egg for you. You guys be blessed. I just wanted to share a new pair of boots with you. We'll talk soon.